Dr. Samia Suluhu Hassan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, Honorable Anthony Mavunda, Minister of Mineral Resources, Honorable Dumas Ndumbaro, Minister of Constitutional Affairs, Honorable Colonel Ahmad Abbas Ahmad, the Rovuma Regional Commissioner, dear Chairman of the CCM Rovuma Regional Committee, dear Mr. Pavel Larionov, Head of Uranium One Company, dear Mr. Alex Nitko, Director of Mantra Tanzania, distinguished guests. First of all, I want to thank you, Madam President, for your continuous support to the Mkuju River project that has brought us to this event that marks a big step forward in strengthening the relations between Russia and Tanzania. The ties between our countries, which have a long history of friendship, mutual respect, and trust, continue to develop steadily in the field of trade and economics. This fully coincides with Russia's foreign policy priorities of strengthening relations with our friends in Africa, because, as President Putin stressed during the second Russia-Africa summit, the African continent is emerging as a new center of power right before our eyes. And at the same time, it corresponds with the policy of economic openness and economic diplomacy pursued by Her Excellency President Samia Suluhu Hassan, which Russia welcomes and fully supports. Because the vectors of our foreign policies coincide, we have jointly achieved a lot during past few years in various fields. To promote our bilateral trade and economic cooperation, Russia and Tanzania set up the Intergovernmental Commission on Trade and Economic Cooperation. The Commission has already had 2 very successful sessions devoted to a wide range of issues of mutual interest, including investment, trade, logistics, transport, energy, agriculture, tourism, and education. I am particularly happy to announce today that for the educational year of 2025-2026, the Russian government decided to increase the number of scholarships granted to Tanzanian youth from 90 to 150. Ladies and gentlemen, launching the pilot plant for the uranium project is a great continuation of our joint efforts to facilitate further cooperation. To start with, the role of uranium in the world's energy balance, especially in the context of the transition to more environmentally friendly energy sources, is rising steadily. Therefore, by starting to develop its uranium reserves, Tanzania places itself in the list of top strategic partners for energy cooperation in the world. Secondly, by launching this project, operated by the subsidiary of the Russian state corporation Rosatom, Tanzania gains a reliable and highly qualified partner in fulfilling Tanzania's goal to develop various sources of energy for domestic needs as well as for exporting it to neighboring countries. Thirdly, cooperation with Rosatom opens up opportunities for interaction between our countries in the non-nuclear business areas. This includes using nuclear technologies for medicine, special chemistry, metallurgy, digital and additive technologies. All these spheres lie within Rosatom's competence and can benefit the Tanzanian economy. Fourthly, the Mkuju River project opens a way forward to bilateral cooperation in logistics. The development of uranium deposits is closely associated with infrastructure issues like building roads, railways, and modernizing seaports. All these goes to the benefit of Tanzania, its economy, and its people. Finally, the project will have a wider economic effect. For example, with the financial support from Mantra, a group of Russian and Tanzanian experts are working on an analytical handbook on business and investment opportunities of the United Republic of Tanzania. Here is the Russian edition of the book, and the English version is going to be completed in September. It will be very handy for those starting their business in Tanzania. Distinguished guests, the launch of the Mkuju River uranium project opens a new bright chapter in the mutually beneficial cooperation between Russia and Tanzania, which will bring our friendly nations even closer to each other. It will allow us to say, tuko pamoja, kazi iendelee. Thank you. Spasiba. Asanteni sana.
Today is a significant day for Tanzania and Russia. We are launching the pilot plant at the Mkuju River project. The commissioning of this pilot facility opens a new chapter in the development of Russian-Tanzanian cooperation in the uranium sector, founded on the principles of long-term partnership. On the behalf of Uranium One Group, I want to express our deepest gratitude to you personally, Madam President, and to the government of Tanzania for your trust and steadfast support of this large-scale project. The pilot plant is a crucial step towards establishing an industrial enterprise for natural uranium mining and production in Tanzania. The project's industrial phase involves the construction of the main plant with a capacity of up to 3,000 tons of uranium per year. We plan to start the construction of the main production facility in early 2026. Its commissioning in 2029 is projected to become the centerpiece of Namtumbo region's development. This will be achieved primarily through the creation of over 4,000 new jobs and support for more than 21,000 livelihoods via supply chain opportunities in Tanzania's mining sector and related industries, alongside significant contribution to enhancing regional infrastructure. The significance of this day extends far beyond technological success. For us at Uranium One Group, this project represents more than uranium mining. It embodies our unwavering social responsibility toward Tanzania, where promoting community well-being through sustainable development is fundamental to our mission. Over the years, we have implemented in Tanzania a number of strategic social initiatives focused on education, healthcare, environmental protection, and community empowerment. Your Excellency, dear friends, we are firmly resolved to justify the trust placed in us by working responsibly, transparently, and for the benefit of Tanzania. In this regard, we express our deepest gratitude to Her Excellency, Madam President, for her visionary leadership, the Ministry of Minerals, Ministry of Natural Resources and Tourism, and Ministry of State for Planning and Investment, the Tanzania Chamber of Mines, Tanzania Atomic Energy Commission, and Tanzania National Park, members of Parliament and Ruvuma regional authorities, the community of Namtumbo region, the dedicated Mantra Tanzania team, and all local workers driving this project forward. In conclusion, I would like to emphasize that the project's implementation is based on a partnership model grounded in equality, deep respect for Tanzanian sovereignty, and its commitment to sustainable development. Rosatom, as a global leader in nuclear technologies, sees Tanzania as a strategic partner with whom we are ready to jointly implement nuclear energy projects in Africa. We firmly believe that Russian-Tanzanian cooperation founded on shared values will bring prosperity to Tanzania and strengthen national energy security. Thank you.
Asante, makofi mengi kwake Rais wa Uranium One. Mheshimiwa Rais, kwa ufupi sana, shukurani kwa ushirikiano katika kutekeleza mradi. Leo amezindua rasmi mtambo wa majaribio na kuanza maandalizi ya kiwanda kikubwa cha uchimbaji wa madini ya urani. Kiwanda hicho kikubwa kitazalisha tani 3,000 za urani kwa mwaka, kutoa ajira 4,000 mpya, lakini pia zaidi ya watu 21,000 watanufaika na fursa za ugavi kwenye sekta ya madini. Pamoja na hayo, pia jamii itanufaika na msaada katika eneo la afya na elimu pia. Shukurani kwako wewe Mheshimiwa Rais wa Jamhuri ya Muungano wa Tanzania, Wizara ya Madini, Wizara ya Maliasili na Utalii, Tume ya Nguvu za Atomiki, viongozi wa Ruvuma pamoja na wananchi wa Namtumbo.